Ladies and gentlemen, in sports, we have either cursed names or names that are so bizarre that you can't even say them out loud without stirring controversy. Sheldon Categeezer, it sounded like somebody's about to kill an old man, put him in a Heinz can. Miroslav Satan, or Shatan as they pronounce it. Some goalies back in the day would not put the word Lozier on their back of their jersey for Loziers because it would be too close to the word loser. But this guy's last name, ironically, is a major league pitcher, and his last name sounded like someone who wasn't really a good pitcher to begin with. Like in baseball, when we hit somebody, we call that plunking somebody. And this guy, ironically, made Major League Baseball history for being traded not once but twice for Rickey Henderson. Quite a drop off there. So today we're talking about the Vaughn man, Eric Plunk, born Wilmington, California, September 3rd, 63. He pitched for the A's, the Yankees, the Indians, and the Brewers. Now, the Yankees selected Plunk in the fourth round of the 81 MLB draft. But on December 5th, 84, the Yankees traded Plunk with Tim Bertzas, Jay Howell, Stan Javier, and Jose Rijo to the Oakland Athletics for Rickey Henderson, Burt Bradley, and cash. But on June 21st, 89, he was traded by the Athletics with Greg Caderet and Louis Polonia to the Yankees for guess who? Henderson. Now, Plunk signed with the Indians as a free agent after the 91 season and was the winning pitcher in the first ever game played at Jacobs Field on April 4th, 94. Plunk eventually became one of the most reliable setup men in baseball, posting a sub 3.0 earned run average in 4 consecutive seasons from 93 to 96. On September 17, 96, he pitched the final 3 innings and got the save in the Indians' 9-4 win over the White Sox that clinched the tribe's second consecutive Central Division title. Now, Plunk's regular season success never translated over to the postseason. Unfortunately, in 15 playoff appearances with the Athletics and Indians, Plunk had a disastrous 7.53 ERA and walked 10 batters in 14 innings of work. He was a losing pitcher for Game 3 of the 97 World Series, which was his final postseason appearance. Days before the trade deadline during the 98 season, the Indians traded Plunk to the Brewers for Doug Jones. Plunk had pinched one more season in the major leagues for the Brewers in 89. So a win-loss record of 72 and 58, ERA of 382, with a little bit over 1,000 strikeouts. With the A's between 86 and 89, the Yankees 89 to 91, the Indians 92 to 98, and the Brewers 98 to 99. So if you look at the rough stats for Plunk, again, a solid setup and 714 games played, 41 games started, 45 saves, 35 saves, excuse me. Sorry about that. So first season with the A's, 4-7, with no saves. Then 4-6 with 2 saves, 7-2 with 5 saves. 89 split time between Oakland and the Yankees, 8-6. 1990, 6-3. 91 with the Yankees again, 2-5. 92 in Cleveland, 9-6 with 4 saves, and a bigger relief role in 93, 4-5 with 15 saves for the Indians. 7-2 in 94 with 3 saves, 6-2 in 95 with 2 saves, 3-2 with 2 saves in 96, 4-5 in 97, 4-3 combined between Cleveland and Milwaukee in 98, and 99 4-4. But the consistency of the games played is quite interesting. From 1988, 49, 50, 47, 43, 58, 70, 41, 56, 56, 55, 63, and 68. So again, 714 games played, 72 and 58 record, quite a route. Could give you 60 to 70 games per season, very consistent and very, very interesting. Now in the postseason, he only played 15 games with a 1-3 record, and instead won that, of course, ALCS game against Baltimore in 97. Didn't record any saves, but again, bad in the postseason with a 7.53 ERA. He pitched in the World Series 88 for Oakland, and also for 95 in Cleveland, but didn't hit the mound. 97 he pitched for Cleveland against Florida, and again, that big loss that really hurt him quite a bit. So, ladies and gentlemen, the idea about Eric Plunk, again, long-term relief, short-term relief, whatever was needed, and could start an occasion. I really think he's probably one of the most underrated players that was part of the A's and Yankees pitching staff in that decade. And the idea is, ladies and gentlemen, you got to be, if you're traded for Rickey Henderson, you got to be good every once in a while. Now, the early part of career, again, he'd start every once in a while, especially with mostly with Oakland, some games with the Yankees. But what really stands out for me is that 714 games. That's amazing. You know, a 13, 14-year career to be that consistent. Anyway, so that's the story of the right-hand side of Rickey Henderson, Eric Plunk. If you like what we're doing here with our vintage Major League Baseball podcast, this was not a request from Andrew Lippert. He's on a roll this week. He gave a 6 this week. And the Oilers are doing well, and I think they're winning their 6th straight tonight. So Andrew is 6 for 6, and the Oilers are 6 for 6. So great things roll together, as we say. And by the way, I took a break between podcasts tonight to watch Coronation Street. Boys, that show shouldn't be shown at 7 o'clock at night. There's so much horniness and negativity going on with that. You'd think it was a Canadian family tree, the amount of machinations in that show. Yeah, family drama? I don't think so. Family mess up, probably. Thanks for listening. Bye.